Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy KennyJStylinz coming at you with another deck profile. This time we're talking about Digimon Digital Monsters. Now they have a deck. Yeah, I know that was horrible. But you know me, man. I'm gonna keep throwing shit at you, good or bad. But regardless, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with it. Oh, but beforehand, I just want to apologize for the Fire Nation deck profile. I know the lighting in it was kind of horrible, and I just wanted to hurry up and get a video out to you guys because I know it's been a minute, so I tried to deal with those horrible conditions the best way I could, and that was the result. So if the lighting was horrible or whatever, I'm sorry about it, but yeah, back at it again with this one. So let's get started. Go ahead and cue the theme. Alright, so first off, we're going to start this profile with bam, bam, and bam. 3 Taiyan Agumons. Now, Taiyan Agumon, Fire, Dinosaur, Tuner. And notice some of these guys will say Tamers, other ones will say Digimon. Let you know if it's the Tamer and the Digimon, it's the Digimon Tamer. And obviously, without the Tamer, it'll just straight be the Digimon. But anyway, let's go with the effect. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 5 or lower Digimon Tamer monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target defense position, but its effects are negated. So, basically, he's kind of like Junk Synchron. Yeah, but except he get a level 5 or lower. So, really good. Sets up plays. You're going to want 3 of the Goggle Man who started the trend. Next up, we're going with 2 Matt and Gabumon. Matt, I love this game. Really? I never seen you play it. Shut up. But during your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Digimon Tamer monster in addition to your normal summoner set. If you synchro summon 1 or more Digimon monsters this turn, during the end phase, you can draw 1 card. So, Matt and Gabumon, they really set up plays as well. He's really good enough for you to run 2. Not super special to run 3, but still, great card. Next, we're going to go with 2, count them, 2, bam, bam, Izzy and Tentomon. Level 2, Wind, Insect, effect, once per turn, you can declare a level from 1 to 8. This card becomes a level until the end phase. Now, you notice like when I make these Synchro decks, sometimes I'll make a card that's really broke like that. I could change any level I want. But he's smart, he's a genius, he's the man, he sets up plans, plays. I can become level 1 to 8 anytime you need. You know, basically, so, just makes it a little easier for you guys. Alright, next up we got a couple of 1-ofs. First we got Sora and Biomon, and then we have, bam, Mimi and Palmon. Now, these level 1 Digitamers, they have these effects that activate in the graveyard to basically help you do things while you synchro summon. So like Sora, for example. If this card is sent to the graveyard, has a synchro material, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower monster from your hand. So if she uses it as a material, hey, guess what? You could bring out somebody else. So good, but not good enough to have more than 1 of. Just like Mimi, her effect, plant type, of course. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, you can add 1 Digimon Tamer monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use 1 Digimon Tamer Mimi and Palmon effect per turn, and only once that turn. So she's really good. You use her, boom, send her to the graveyard as a material. You know, you get whatever you need to your hand. Then you can special summon this card back. You know what I'm saying? That's really good. Really good. Okay, next we have 2 TK and Patamons. Wind type, Wing Beasts. If this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You must control a Digimon Tamer Tuner monster to activate and resolve this effect. So, this card is also really good. The downside is you have to have not just a Digimon Tamer, which there's a lot of Tamers in the deck, but it has to be a Tuner. So, there have been times where I was stuck because I had a tamer, but it wasn't a tuner, and he was just sitting there. I was like, I need it. But, I mean, regardless, it's still good enough to run to, I believe. Next, we have, bam, one Joe and Gilmon, and bam, one Kari and Gatomon. Now, Joe, level 3, water, aqua. You can use this card from the graveyard for a synchro summon of any Digimon monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. What's good about him is really crazy because every turn you could keep reusing him. He's not going to be banished or anything. So, Joe just, you know, forget the test, man. Forget the quiz. I'm coming out to help you guys. And then, with Kairi, you know, if this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon of any Digimon monster, select one monster your opponent controls and change its battle position. So, it's okay. Not overall, you know, it's not just stupid broke or anything, but it could hinder your opponent, save your life. Next, we're going to go up to the Season 2 boys. We're going to start it off with David and Vmon. When this card is special summon, you can add one Digivolve spell card from your deck to your hand. So, this effect is really good as well. That Digivolve spell card is really stupid, and you guys will see it not too long from now. Next up on the Tamer's list is Ken and Stingmon. Look at this. Level 6, 2400 attack. If you control 2 or more face-up Digimon Tamer monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is summoned, you can pay 1,000 life points to add one Digimon Generations trap card from your deck to your hand. So, my bad on that. The mistake of this card is I changed the Digimon Generations trap card to a spell card, and I forgot to update this card. So, if you guys want to call me out in the comments, whatever, I'm letting you know now. I caught it. I caught it. But you guys can call me out anyway. I make a lot of mistakes. But anyway, I'm learning. I'm trying. Okay, next up, we have 2 of Cody and Armadillomon. Rock, tuner, and look, like I said with the rock monsters and the strong defenses, he's 2,000 defense. You can't penetrate that shell, man. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Digimon Tamer monster from your deck with an attack equal to or lower than this monster's defense. Now, this card low-key is really good because you could grab damn near any Tamer from your deck besides Ken and Stingmon because of 2,400 attack. But I think there's another one, I think with a 2,100 attack, I forgot the name. But basically, other than that, you can grab any Tamer, you know. Just make sure the one that you grab is not a tuner. Well, then again, you can if you want, you know. You can still set up stupid plays. All right, next card, which is also really good. 2 Yoli and Hawkmon. Now, with this card, it's really good. Okay, you can special summon this monster from your hand or graveyard if you control one monster on your side of the field with Digimon in its name. Banish this card when it leaves the field. Now, keyword. You can special summon this card if you control a card with Digimon in its name. Meaning, it doesn't just have to be a Digimon Tamer. It could be a Digimon, period. So you could really set up some plays with that. Next up, we're going with the Season 3 gang here. And we're going to hit you up with 2, bam! Takato and Gilmon. Takato, man! I really love peanut butter. Okay, level 3 fire monster. Dinosaur, of course. Effect. If a monster with Digimon in its name that you control destroys a monster as a result of battle, you can draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 Digimon Tamer, Takato, and Gilmon effect once per turn during any player's turn. So basically, he's out there on his, you know, by himself. I'm not going to say by himself. Say you have 2 other big beefy monsters out there, like 2 Digimon monsters that are just up there, and you're attacking your opponent. Boom, boom, hitting them up. You know, and his effect, every time, boom, you hit 1, you draw. You know what I mean? Which makes the effect really good. Really good. You know, so, yeah. Well, actually, I think it says once per turn. If a monster or Digimon that you control from as a result of battle, you can draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 Digi once per turn. Okay, so yeah, it's only once per turn. So, wow, man. Yeah. If it was multiple, yeah, that'd have been really broke. I guess I caught myself before I even made it. Okay, 2 fan favorites. Bam, bam! When I say 2, it's 1 card, but I meant both of these guys. Rika and Runamon. Beast Warrior. Look at that. Pick is sick. The effect's even sicker. Check this out. Once per turn, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent. If this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, with this effect, you can special summon 1 Digimon Tamer Tuner monster from your deck, but its effects are negated. So, this card comes out, immediately it's messing stuff up. Your opponent sees that, they're going to have to try to negate it. Because you come out, yeah, I inflict 500 damage to you. Boom, bring out a tuner, you know, then start doing shenanigans, you know. And it combos really with this next card, which I just showed, but I'm about to show you now. Bam, bam, Henry Interiormon. Now, with this card, Beast type Tuner. During your opponent's main phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, Synchro Summon using this card you control. This is a quick effect. So basically, this is kind of like a junk Synchron card. It basically Synchro Summons on your opponent's turn. So, you know, say you have Runamon out, you bring him out, or you have other monsters out, you know, and your opponent brings out something, you could hinder their play and bring out something bigger or something that'll, you know, do something. I don't know. So many things you can do with this deck. Okay, then we have a couple of 1-ofs. We have, bam, one Rio and Cyberdramon, and bam, one Leomon. So first, let's read Rio. His effect, Dragon type, 5-star. If you control one or more Digimon Tamer monsters, you can special summon this card from the hand. So basically, he just comes out of the hand for free to help, you know, with Synchro or Fusion plays. And Leomon, he sacrifices himself for the team like he did on the show. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that will destroy a card or cards in the field, you can tribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During the end phase, if this effect was activated this turn and was not negated, increase all Digimon Tamers attack by 300. So basically, you know, he gives himself up to help your guys in the field. Basically extra protection. And increases your Tamers, you know, your Tamers' remembrance. They're loyal. They're like, man, for you, Leomon. Their attack will increase. So anyway, next up, we got 2 Impmons. Now, I did a little engine with Impmon. I was thinking Phoenix and Nefertiti, you know, how they had that little card that you offer up with another monster to special summon the Phoenix from the deck. Basically, this is what this does. Once per turn, you contribute this face-up monster, one other Digimon Tamer monster. Special summon one Digimon Beelzemon from your deck. So basically, that's what he's just there for, just to bring out Beelzemon. And then when Beelzemon comes out with, bam, look at this sick pick. That is sick. Dark monster, 2700 attack, Fiend. During your next standby phase, after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. So, I guess that's a negative on him because he destroys all spell and traps. You know, if you got your stuff set up and he burns through it. But also the negative part is if he's destroyed, you know, not by battle, you know, by a spell or trap effect. But I guess it's okay because, you know, if he's destroyed by battle, then it won't have to worry about blowing up your field. But I don't know. It's a hit or miss. Pick your poison, I guess. Next, we're going to go with the spell cards, ladies and gents. And we're going to start it off, the spell saga, with 1 Digivolve. Psych. Now we're starting off with 2 Digivolves. Psych. We're doing 3 Digivolves. I mean, y'all thought it was just going to be 1? Come on, man. Quick play. Digivolve. You can tribute 1 Digimon Tamer monster to special summon 1 Synchro Digimon monster from your extra deck, ignoring the summoning condition. Now, that's how broke this card is. Listen to that. You know, it's so broke, you get an immediate Synchro. Oh, you have TK out there by herself? You got this face down, you know, they're attacking, whatever the case. Boom, flip Digivolve, offer them up to bring out a Synchro monster. Yes, that's simple. That freaking simple. You know, this deck just Synchro so easy, it's ridiculous. Next up, we have bam, 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 3 Spirit Evolutions. Now, with Spirit Evolution, also a quick play spell card. But check this out. Spirit Evolution! Target 1 Digimon Tamer monster you control, send it to the graveyard. Also, after that, if it is left the field by this effect, special summon 1 Digimon Fusion monster from your extra deck with the same attribute that the sent monster had when it was on the field. Its original attribute if face down. So basically, just like with Digivolve, you know, you activate Spirit Evolution, you offer up the Tamer, and say, for example, you use Kairi and Gatomon, you offer them up. Your fusion monster has to be wind, because that's the element you used. You know, so basically, Spirit Evolution, another great card in this deck. Next up, we're going with 1 DNA Digivolution. Fusion summon 1 Digimon Fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials. If your opponent controls a monster or monsters that was special summoned from the extra deck, You can also use monsters in your deck or extra deck or graveyard as fusion materials. You can only activate one DNA Digivolution per turn. So you know how good this card is? If they have something out there from their extra deck, you could just not only grab stuff from your deck, but your extra deck and graveyard. That is stupid. That is stupid good. Yeah, that would definitely be banned in the real game. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, then we have 3 Digidraws. Digidraw. I love that pick. I love the name. If you control one or more monsters with Digi in its name, draw 1 card. If you control no monsters, draw 2 cards. And I love the effect as well. If you start off first or second and you have no monsters, you can instantly draw 2 cards. You know, that... Sorry, these cards are making me happy but mad at the same time. Okay, then we have 2 Digimon Generations, Continuous. Now, this was the card that was on a Ken and Stingmon. Remember, you could get the trap from your deck, but I told you it's a spell instead of a trap. I changed it. Look at all the generations right there. Well, I know there's more, but I don't know too much about them. Anyway, all Digimon or Digimon Tamers you control gain 200 attack and defense. Once per turn, when a Digimon Tamer monster gets destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Digimon Synchro monster from your extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. So, also stupid. You have a monster out there, just a little weak tamer. They get ran over. Get a Synchro monster. I mean, Digimon surviving, boy. And 1 trap card, guys. Bam! Continuous, a wild mon appears. Look at that. You got Digimon and Pokemon on it. A wild mon appears. Okay, banish 1 Digimon or Pokemon monster from your graveyard. Equip this card to a monster your opponent controls. Take control of the equipped monster. During your end phase, give control of the equipped monster to your opponent. During your standby phase, you can send this card to the graveyard to draw 1 card. You can only activate a wild mon appears per turn. So if you guys are a little confused on that, you activate this card and you target one of their monsters, take control of it, and equip it to this card. And during the end phase of your turn, that monster goes back to them. So basically, you could use it for whatever. If you want to synchro, fusion, or I don't know, just use it to attack, whatever the case. But during your standby phase, you could just offer this up to draw a card, which makes it really good. Okay, so now, guys, we're going to go into the extra deck. And we're going to start it off first with, bam, 1 Metal Greymon. Level 7, 2600 attack, 2000 defense. When this card is synchro summoned, you can add 1 Digimon Tamer monster from your deck to your hand. You can also normal summon the monster you just added to your hand with this effect, even if you already did your normal summon for the turn. So that, I don't know, that card's really good too. So, you bring this card out and then say you go grab Tai and Agumon and then you have something in your graveyard and you could set up another ridiculous play. I mean, that's good. Then next up, we got, bam, 1 Digi War Greymon, 2700 attack, 12 defense. Let's see, 1 tuner or 1 plus more tuner non-tuner. Okay. All face-up Digimon monsters you control gain 200 attack for each Digimon monster in your graveyard. You can play any trap card from your hand. You can only activate this effect once per turn. So basically, you could play a wild mon appears from your hand, take control of your opponent's monster. I was supposed to have more traps in this deck, but I didn't. And I don't know, I guess I kind of messed that up. Just like I messed up the effect of the text here. 1 Digimon tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Digimon monsters. Then I put it again, but I changed it. I don't know. I'll go back and change that later, but 1 War Greymon. Next, we're going to have 1 Were-Garurumon, and he's a level 5. Once per turn, you can return any number of face-up cards you control to the owner's hand. For each card returned to the owner's hand by this effect, this card gains 200 attack until the end phase. So it's not returning cards that you control. Wait, hold on. Did I read that right? Once returned, you can turn any number of face-up cards you control to the owner's hand. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that is broke. I could just return my opponent's cards to their hand and just swing? That is broke. But yeah, no, it's cards you control. So yeah, 1 of that guy. Next we have his higher form. Bam! Metal Garurumon. Man, that dude looks sick. Like he's ready to go over and just blow people away. When this monster is special summoned, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent control. All Digimon tamers on your side of the field cannot be destroyed by battle, so Protector. He's getting rid of their spell and trap cards, and also while he's out there, they can't destroy him. That's sick. And next we have a couple of one-ofs. We have, bam, one Angemon, and bam, one Angewomon. You know, they group, you know, they married, they coming out together. You know, so let's start with Angemon first. You know, Fairy. Level 7. Once per turn, reveal the top card of your deck. If you reveal a Digimon Tamer monster, this card gains the attack of the revealed card. So, you know, he's not gaining anything too beefy, but if you reveal a Tamer, heck, if you reveal Ken and Stingmon, he's getting plus 24. You know, not bad. Not bad. This is a fun card. Angewomon here. Level 6, also a Fairy. When this card is Synchro Summon, you can add one Digimon Tamer monster from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's main phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, Synchro Summon using this card you control. This is a quick effect. So, with Angewomon, man, this card is really, really, really good. I like it because, you know, you're getting a Tamer to your hand, right? And then, I don't know, maybe it's because of the picture. I think it's because of the picture. Yeah, maybe because I'm a perv, I don't know. But anyway, we're going with one Flame Dramon. Now, no jokes aside, I really like this card, guys. Now look at the effect. If this card attacks or is attacked during the damage step, you can remove from play one Digimon monster from your graveyard. To have this card gain the attack of that monster until the end phase. So just think about it. You got something big in there and it's attacking or getting attacked and he's only at 23. You remove, say, a War Greymon or something from your graveyard. He's getting the boost. I mean, that's really good. Next up, we got a Magnumon. Look at that, just blinged out. I love this pick, man. Okay, so he's a Fire. Level 8, Beast Warrior. When this card is Synchro Summon, target one card in the field, place that target on the top of the deck. So instant removal. He's not destroying or blowing up stuff. He's just like, get this crap out of here. Get it out of here. I'm trying to swing for the game. Get it out of here. Next, I have one Lilymon. Now, she's like, I believe, Junk Synchron, because she's a tuner, but level 3 instead of, I think it was 1 or 2 on the real card. But anyway, when this card is Synchro Summon, you can draw one card. During your opponent's main phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, Synchro Summon using this card you control. This is a quick effect. So yeah, you get her out, you know, draw a card or whatever. Of course, you bring her out in defense. You bring her out in attack mode. You're stupid unless you're attacking for game. But anyway, yeah, she sets up plays, gets you a card, and allows you to synchro into something bigger. Yeah, that's good, man. And we got one Gallantmon. I love this pick. Sick. But anyway, he's a level 8 Fire as well, Warrior. If exactly one other Digimon monster you control and no other cards is destroyed by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. So Gallantmon is just, yeah, he's there. He's there to protect, man. He's there to protect. You know, one of your guys gets taken out. I'll stop him, Takalo! Okay, next up we have one Sakuyamon. Level 4, Light Monster, 2300 attack. The effect. When this card is special summon, you can add one banished Digimon Tamer card to your hand. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon one Digimon Tamer monster from your graveyard. So she's basically making sure you have a Tamer. Basically, you know, pretty good for a level 4. 2300 attack. I mean, yeah, I'll bring that out. Most definitely. And last for the synchros, bam, one Black War Greymon. Look at that. Sick. Level 10 Dark Monster. His attack's a little weak, 3000. I should have made it larger. But anyway, look at the effect. While this Synchro Summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters with the same original attributes as the Digimon monsters used for the Synchro Summon of this card. Once per turn, special summon one Digimon Tamer monster from your graveyard. This card loses exactly 500 attack and defense. So once per turn, you can bring out a Tamer from your graveyard. It'll weaken his attack a little bit. But the effect that's really stupid is the Synchro effect. So say you use a Light, Dark, and an Earth monster to bring him out. Then you're negating your opponent's Light, Earth, and Dark attribute type monsters' effects. That is really stupid. Really good. Okay, next up, we're starting with the fusions. And we're going to hit it off with Goonimon. Bam! Fire! Look at that. Pyro. Effect. Must be special summoned with Spirit Evolution and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, send one Digimon Tamer monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one Digimon Tamer monster from your deck with the same attribute as a monster sent by this effect. Really good. Really good. Attack 2200. It's not really nothing dangerously stupid, but the effect is really stupid. Especially how easy you get these guys out by offering up Tamers. Really, really stupid. Alright, so next up, we're going to go with Lobomon, Wind Monster. 2300 attack. This card can only be summoned by the effect of Spirit Evolution spell card. When this card is special summoned, send one Digimon or Digimon Tamer monster card from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon one Digimon Tamer monster from your graveyard or hand. Also really good. I mean, man, I love that pick, by the way. Lobo, wow. This is a sick pick, man. I'm sorry. And I think this is one of the best picks I love. I don't know why. I love it, man. It's great. Okay. He's a thunder type and water. Ain't that something? Okay. Must be a special summon with Spirit Evolution and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, discard one Digimon Tamer from your hand. Draw one card. If your opponent controls a monster with the same attribute as the started card, draw one more additional card. So, chancy effect, but really, really good. I mean, who wouldn't bring this guy out? Look at him. Look at him. If I could summon him on the first turn, I would. I don't care if my opponent beats me to the ground. Okay, then we have, bam, one Beetlemon. 2400 attack, 13 defense. Must be special summoned with, guess what? Spirit Evolution and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This monster can also be summoned by using an Earth Element Digimon Tamer monster. Huh. Wow. When this card is special summoned, discard one Digimon Tamer from your hand. Destroy one monster your opponent controls with the same attribute of the monster you discarded with this effect. So, not a bad effect. A little chancy because, you know, what's the chances of you having the same element? But if you do, hey, swing for the fence, go nuts. And last but not least, out of the fusions, bam! One Digimon Omnimon. Look at that pick. Look at it. Okay, so it takes a War Greymon and a Metal Garurumon to make. This card can only be summoned by the spell card DNA Digivolution. When this card is fusion summoned, you can special summon two Digimon Tamers from your graveyard. Look at that. That's sick. Once per turn, you can target one monster you control other than this card. That card becomes a tuner monster. This card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Look at the attack. 3,500, 28 defense. This card is really good. Really good. I love it. Okay, guys, that's it with the Digimon deck profile. You know, if you like what you see, let me know. If you want to see some other decks that I could make, you know, comment down in the section below. Let me know what you would like to see. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that noti bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.